Hello, my name is Sam Sutton. I'm a reporter here at the Fredericksburg Standard Radio Post. Today I am joined by Horticulture County Extension Agent Elizabeth McMahon. Thank you for joining us.
No problem.
And so first, just for our readers and our viewers, could you kind of explain your role as the agent?
Well, my name is Elizabeth McMahon, but I prefer to be called Beth.
Beth, okay.
So that's okay. And I'm the County Horticulture Extension Agent. So I'm a county employee, but I'm also an employee with Texas A&M University.
Okay.
It's a joint employment.
Okay.
So what I do is I'm basically a plant consultant and a educator, and a little bit of a plant detective as well.
Awesome.
So people will basically ask me plant questions, and I answer them.
Cool.
So, I'm one of 4 agents in our office. The other agents are Brad Rader. He works with agricultural and natural resources, so he gets more of the pasture, more of the wildlife stuff, livestock.
Gotcha.
My coworker Shay Nepkin, she does family and consumer health, so she gets to work with nutrition and exercise programs and family health and such. And then my final coworker Taylor Osborne, he's the 4-H agent, so he works with 4-H, which many people have heard of, as well as the stock shows.
Awesome. Sounds good. And then my second question is, obviously the winter storm had an impact on horticulture.
Yeah.
And especially, heard fruit trees had a little bit of an impact, but not too much. So as for peaches and things like that, how are they looking?
Well, it kind of depends on the variety.
Mhm.
So for the most part, the peach trees are blooming pretty nicely, so yes, we will have peaches. Freak out.
That's what most people come here for in
Yes.
that part of the year.
What we're thinking though is we're probably going to have more later season peaches
Okay.
rather than more early season, and the bloom seems to be a little bit delayed.
Okay.
So while we probably won't have April peaches, there are April peaches, but they're kind of hard to find.
Okay.
Some growers have them. We're going to have more like late May and definitely June and July peaches.
Okay,
So
and-
it'll be a later season.
And is that because of the chill hours? What's
Well, the bloom was late.
bloom was late? Okay.
And some of the earlier varieties, they are blooming, but they're not blooming real strong.
Gotcha.
So,
Gotcha. And then also, we'll talk about bluebonnets. I read a little bit, and you've got one today. That's awesome. So, and I read today that they weren't. In some areas they weren't totally affected because some of them hadn't come out yet, and the snow kind of insulated them from the ice. So can you tell us a little bit more about how the season's going to look this year?
well, with the bluebonnets, we did have a dry fall. So that's got to be stated. The dry fall, there wasn't a whole lot of germination initially, and then we got some moisture with the ice storm. Yay. And so I don't think it's going to be like the best season ever. So it's not going to be a very full and lush season because we just haven't had the moisture, and we haven't been getting the moisture. But I was out there yesterday looking at the bluebonnet plants, and we've got some blooming already.
Okay.
I did check the Willow City Loop, so I saw a few just starting to bloom. So we should see blooms. But it's probably going to be maybe about another week or 2 weeks before it gets really full and such.
Okay.
So.
And then I don't think I wrote it on here, but what? I would
Surprise question.
Yeah. Just where are the best places in Gillespie County to see
Oh.
bluebonnets?
Okay. Well, the Willow City Loop is the most commonly known one, yes.
Mhm.
And going from Highway 16 to Willow City, there will be bluebonnets there as well.
Okay.
There's actually a place going from Doss to Mason on 783 North that actually has pretty good bluebonnets. But it is a terrible place to stop because there's no shoulder. It's just good to drive past.
Right.
And 87 to Mason is usually got good patches here and there. 290 West, it's kind of occasional. If you want the easiest place to go, no, never mind. Highway 290 East will have patches of bluebonnets as well.
Okay. Good deal. All right. Well, I think that's all the questions that I have for you today. Is there anything else that you'd like to let our viewers and readers know before I let you go?
Well, while the bluebonnets may not be as profuse as they have been in years past, the Indian blankets are certainly looking like they're going to be very, very profuse this year.
Okay.
And as well as some of our other wildflowers.
Okay. And then I was also going to ask about other fruit trees, such as strawberries, and
Oh.
how are they doing?
Well, we have a couple of local strawberry producers, and they did get delayed. So
Okay.
normally they would start having strawberries by now, and some of them do, but they did get hit. So their crop was delayed, but they will have strawberries later.
Okay.
The plums are blooming like crazy. They
Mhm.
are really liking this, so this will probably be a pretty good year for plums.
Awesome.
Pears kind of seems like it depends on the variety, and figs got damaged. So.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for coming in today and speaking with us and taking the bluebonnet with us. It's
Yes.
always nice to have examples. Again, my name is Sam Sutton, and today I was joined by Beth McMahon, the Horticulture County Extension Agent for Gillespie County. Thank you for watching.